I want to do a project with the Singer Stitch Quick. I had a comment under my videos stating that you're not supposed to use it with thick items. I'm just a daredevil when it comes to sewing. You know, I'm not making fun of anybody. Yes, the instructions do state that. But again, I like trying new things. I like, you know, just being creative in terms of using products that can be used for other things other than what they're intended for. That's just me. Okay. So I need this for my job anyway, and I just thought, hey, we're snowed in here in Texas right now. You know, I'm not working. Let me just, you know, get out a couple videos. So I'm going to make a tablet pad for work, a Ladybug tablet pad. And I'm going to use, again, the handheld. Okay. So I'm not going to even cut this because it's going to go this way. Okay. It's going to go this way. And we're going to sew around it. So let's take the paper off. Again, this Weaverly, of course, everybody can see that it's from Walmart for 98 cents. Alright. So I have my iron here. I'm going to iron it down. Okay. I didn't get all the wrinkles out of it, but hey, it's okay. So I think I have enough batting. This is tablet size. So, let's see. I'm telling you now, I don't like measuring when it comes to sewing unless I'm doing something, you know, for someone and I have to measure. Otherwise, I do not like measuring and all of the extras when it comes to sewing. So let's get our batting here and see if I have enough on this roll to do that. Yes, I do. I work with individuals with disabilities, so sometimes when they're sitting things down, they don't realize their strengths. So I'm going to make a couple of tablet pads, but my point of this video, not just to show you how to make a tablet pad, but to show you that the little Singer handheld can be used if you want it to be used. Okay, give me a second, because I have like these small scissors. I'm going to get me a bigger pair of scissors. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's cut out the batting. to cut as close as possible. Right now, what I'm trying to do is just get it cut out. Then I'll go through and pin it. Let's go through and pin it. So it's 11 o'clock. Okay. All right. Make sure. So I'm going to pin it within. I'm not going to pin it where I'm going to sew, where I have to take the needles out because of that machine. You know, like when you take your foot off the presser foot and remove the needles. I'm not going to do it with this machine. I just want to be able to sew stop. Okay. I got these pins from a garage sale, and some of them are a little rusty. Okay. And as you can know, I'm pulling the batting as I pin, so it's very snug. Y'all hear kids in the background. I don't know why. Kids outside. Well, I do know why. I take that back. I done it. The kids outside playing in the snow. And for Texas kids, that's very rare for snow to come along. So they appear to be very excited about it. Okay, so I'm going to cut the batting very close. Okay. I need this pen because I need to leave an inch or inch and a half opening, so I'm going to mark where I need to stop sewing. Okay, and it's probably going to be easier to stop along here versus trying to pull the long part in. It's going to be probably easier to pull the short parts in. So with this being so long, I'm just going to go here and here. So I know I'm going to stop sewing here and I'm going to stop sewing here. Okay, I got my bone folder ready to pull it in, but for now I'm gonna lay this to the side. I'm gonna turn on my Cricut, and I'm gonna print out my ladybug. So let me get my Cricut mat. I took it in the kitchen to wash it, as I had done a project earlier. So let me make it, and I need black. And y'all, I don't remember where I ordered this vinyl from, but when I ordered it, it is so super thick that it wouldn't just cut on the iron-on vinyl. I had to actually put it on premium in order for it to cut, but I cannot remember. I think it started with an X. It was like a company off of Amazon. And I was actually going to throw the roll out because I was very disappointed in it, you know, because I couldn't get it to like cut. And even with that being said, both sides are matte. So I literally have to take a corner and remember like, you know, where the what side to actually cut on. Doesn't make sense, but okay, so I'm cutting on this side. I didn't need this much, but I cut it anyway. Just so it sticks to the mat. So I'm gonna have to change let's see, let's cancel. And I'm gonna have to put it on custom for the first one. Then I'm gonna have to make it let me see. Okay, so I didn't have the button quite there. Okay, continue. Okay, it's asking for materials. So I'm gonna click up here on browse and I'm gonna put vinyl. And I have to go down to premium vinyl for this black. And then I can cut. like I said, I had trouble with this vinyl. And I want to be sure that it cut. See, it still didn't cut. It cut. Let me see, did it? Wait a minute, hold on. And I wish I would have kept the package, but I threw the package away. Trusting that, you know, it's going to be a good product. But I would not ever. I think I'll know it. I know it when I see it. I won't ever buy vinyl from them, I hope, again. Okay. So let me go around this. Not so, but go around this because I ain't gonna need all this. I don't need all that wasted vinyl, but I think I'm trying to hurry up and get through using it. Okay. I already have my red thread in here. We already have this padded, right where the matting is supposed to be on the bottom, so that when you turn it inside out, it'll, you know, it'll sandwich it. And I have my pins in side where I won't have to move them. I think I have enough thread. You know, it's something you always want to make sure that you have. So I'm going to start. I think what I'm going to do though is to take this ruler and kind of make me a guide where I could just sew directly on that guide. take these pins out. I want to turn this inside right. Makes the padding be in the middle. Okay. So I'm going to take a ball folder and knock the corners out. Now I didn't cut the corners, you know, to keep this bulkiness from around it. You're supposed to, like, you know, snip it like so, and it'll just keep the bulk, you know, to keep it from being so bulky. But I didn't do that only because it's a pad, and I want the bulkiness there, so it's going to be a computer pad. Like I say, I work with individuals with disabilities, and so they tend to not know their own strength when they're doing something. So a lot of times they'll take, like, whatever they're using, tablet or whatever, and just kind of, you know, put it down on the table, not realizing that, hey, you can break it. So making these computer pads for that reason, and I wanted the bulk to be there. But like I said, otherwise you would, you know, snip it. Okay. So this is that. Okay. There's that. Now, let's go to the opening here. Let's go to the opening here. I'm going to iron all the way down, and then I'm going to sew around. Let me iron this down. And sew it in. Now with this, if you want to make your lines to sew, you would have to use like the friction pin. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so in order to get your lines going down. Because it's the front, you don't need to use a regular pen. So with the friction pens, it disappears with ink, right? I mean with heat. So if you want to go and take your lines and, you know, do it. Okay, let's just do it. The padding should have been a little bit thicker, but keep in mind I was using the handheld, so I just used one layer. But again, typically it's supposed to be just a tad bit thicker because it's a computer pad. Thank you all for watching.